Today our topic is features of Java, and myself I am Srinivasarao Tottempudi, working as assistant professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, SRKR Engineering College, Bhimavaram. Coming to the objective of this lecture is to learn about features of Java. Coming to features of Java, the following are various features available in Java. Those are: Java is simple programming language, object oriented, robust, secure, system independent, interpreted, high performance, multi-threaded and dynamic. Coming to the first feature, simple. Java is a simple programming language because of two reasons. The first reason is, in Java all the difficult concepts of C and C++ has been completely eliminated. For example, the concept of pointers, it is very difficult for both learners and programmers. So it is eliminated from Java. And the second reason why we say that Java is simple is, Java follows same syntax of C and C++. So the programmer who knows C and CPP, he can easily understand the Java. So we can say that Java is a simple programming language because the difficult concepts of C and C++ has been completely eliminated from Java, and the second reason is it follows same syntax of C and C++. So we can say that Java is a simple programming language because of those two reasons. Coming to the second one, object oriented. First we will see what is object oriented technology. Any technology that provides a good environment to represent data in the form of objects is known as object oriented programming language. So Java is a object oriented programming language because in Java we kept everything inside the classes. That is, here we represent the data in the form of objects. So we can say that Java is a object oriented programming language, and Java is also known as pure object oriented programming language because in Java we can't able to write even a simple program without using at least one class. That is why we can say that Java is a pure object oriented programming language, whereas in CPP we can able to write small programs without using class. That is why CPP is known as partial object oriented programming language, but Java is a pure object oriented programming language. Coming to the third feature, robust. The basic meaning of robust is strong. So Java is a strong programming language because of two reasons. The first reason is it has excellent exception handling mechanism, and the second reason is it has excellent memory management mechanism. Coming to the first one, what is exception? An exception is a condition that is caused by a runtime error. So if an exception occurs in the program, it terminates abruptly, giving rise to problem like loss of data. So to overcoming such problem is called exception handling. That means that even though our program contains an exception, the normal flow of the program will be continued. So no harm will happen because of that exception. That is why we can say that Java is a strong language. The second reason why we can say that Java is strong is it has excellent memory management mechanism. Most of the C and C++ programs crash in the middle because not allocating sufficient memory or forgetting the memory to be freed in a program. So such problems will not occur in Java because the user need not to allocate or deallocate the memory in Java. Everything will be taken care of the JVM only. So that is why we can say that it is a strong language. So finally we can say that Java is a strong language because of two reasons. First one is it has excellent memory management mechanisms, and it has excellent exception handling mechanisms. That is why we can say that Java is a strong language. Coming to the fourth one, secure. Java is a secure programming language because the security problems like eavesdropping, tampering, impersonation and virus threats can be eliminated in Java. That is why we can say that Java is a secure programming language. And coming to the fifth one, system independent. So Java's bytecode is not mission dependent. It can be run on any mission with any processor and any operating system. So we can say that Java is a system independent language, whereas CPP is a system dependent language. That means the .exe file of any C or CPP can be run only within that operating system. They can't be run on any other operating system. That is why we can say that CPP and C are system dependent languages, whereas Java is a system independent language. Coming to the next feature, that is interpreted. Java programs are compiled to generate the bytecode. The bytecode can be downloaded and interpreted by the interpreter in JVM. If we take any other language, only an interpreter or compiler is used to execute the programs. But in Java, we use both compiler and interpreter for execution of the program. That means using compiler, the bytecode can be generated, and after generating the bytecode, we use the interpreter to interpret the program. So that is why we can say that Java is a interpreted language. Coming to the next one, high performance. The problem with interpreter inside the JVM is that it is slow. Because of this, Java programs use it to run slow. To overcome this problem, along with the interpreter, Java software people have introduced just-in-time compiler, actually, which enhances the speed of execution. So in JVM, both interpreter and JIT compiler work together to run the program, and the JIT compiler is used to enhance our Java program. That is why we can say that it is a high performance. Next one is multi-threaded. A thread represents an individual process to execute a group of statements. So in Java, JVM uses several threads to execute different blocks of code. So creating multiple threads is called multi-threaded. And finally, last one is dynamic. Java is called as dynamic because in Java, all the operations, that is memory allocation and deallocations, are performed at runtime. So we can say that Java is a dynamic programming language because all the operations are done at runtime. That is why we can say that Java is a dynamic programming language. Thank you.